Every so often, a motorcycle rolls up that makes you rethink everything: performance, style, value. The Benda LFC 700 doesn't just push boundaries, it rewrites them. This bike pulls up at a stoplight and every rider around is craning their neck wondering what just stole the show. Hailing from China's booming motorcycle scene, the LFC 700 is turning heads worldwide with its sci-fi design, a screaming inline-four engine, and a price that undercuts the competition. It's not just another cruiser, it's a bold, futuristic statement. Before you drop cash on a predictable ride, let's dive into why the Benda LFC 700 is making waves, and why it just might be your next obsession. Have you heard of the Benda LFC 700 before? Drop a comment with your first impression of this wild cruiser, and stick around, we're breaking down its game-changing features. Before we continue, if you want to see more of our videos, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell. A revolutionary sport cruiser. Let's kick things off with what makes the LFC 700 stand out: its fearless design and bold engineering. This isn't your grandpa's cruiser or a sport bike in disguise, it's a whole new breed. The LFC 700's long, low silhouette screams muscle, but its sharp geometric lines and turbine-inspired front intake feel straight out of a 2030 concept sketch. Its 310mm rear tire, one of the widest on any production bike, gives it a dragster stance while boosting traction and stability. Unlike traditional cruisers with heavy steel frames, Benda went with a lightweight aluminum alloy frame and swing arm. This cuts weight, boosts rigidity, and makes the bike feel planted in corners, something you'd expect from a sport bike, not a cruiser. But the real game changer? Under the tank sits a 676cc liquid-cooled inline-four engine, a rarity in cruisers. Most cruisers lean on V-twins for low-end grunt, but this inline-four delivers a smooth, high-revving rush, blending cruiser comfort with sport bike soul. So that's the design that turns heads, but how does it perform? Let's shift gears and talk about the engineering that makes the LFC 700 a beast on the road. Engineered for performance. If the LFC 700's looks hook you, its performance seals the deal. Benda didn't just build a pretty bike, they engineered a machine that rides as good as it looks. At its heart is that 676cc inline-four engine, pumping out 79 to 94 horsepower depending on the trim, and 60 to 63 Nm of torque. According to Benda's specs, it hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5 seconds, with the top speed nearing 120 miles per hour. Numbers that rival pricier cruisers like the Kawasaki Vulcan S. Unlike a V-twin's low-end punch, this engine builds power linearly, surging hard in the mid to high RPMs. Twist the throttle and it feels like a naked street fighter, with a snarl that gives you chills. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox and slipper clutch, shifts are smooth and downshifts stay stable even under aggressive braking. The braking system is equally impressive. Dual 320mm front discs with 4 piston calipers and a 300mm rear disc, backed by dual-channel ABS in higher trims. These stoppers bite hard but stay predictable, giving confidence in traffic or on open roads. Suspension is another highlight. Up front, adjustable KYB inverted forks let you dial in firmness for sporty or plush rides. The Pro variant's dual-chamber air suspension at the rear is a rare treat, letting you tweak the ride with a button. Soft for cruising, firm for canyon carving. That massive 310mm rear tire and a 1,720mm wheel base keep the bike glued to the road, especially in corners or under throttle. At 695mm, the low seat height make it approachable for new riders, while the belt drive, quieter and cleaner than a chain, adds low-maintenance cruiser vibes. This performance is thrilling, but the LFC 700's features take it to another level. Let's check out what makes this bike a tech-packed marvel. Cutting-edge design and features. The LFC 700 isn't just a bike, it's a showcase of innovation. Its design screams futuristic, but every detail serves a purpose. The front end sports a sleek LED headlamp above that menacing turbine intake, giving it a Predator-like stare. The Pro model ups the ante with pop-out side lights, retractable spotlights that deploy for extra visibility and tuck away for style. It's a party trick that screams confidence. In the cockpit, a 5-inch full-color TFT screen steals the show. Crisp, vibrant, and easy to read, showing speed, RPM, and fuel in digital clarity. Backlit switchgear adds a premium touch, making night rides intuitive. While there's no smartphone pairing yet, the setup feels modern enough to impress. Comfort is dialed in too. The 695mm seat height and plush split saddle make long rides a breeze, while wide handlebars and forward controls gives a laid-back yet commanding posture. New riders will love the easy flat footing, and cruiser vets will dig the relaxed vibe. Handling stays sharp thanks to the KYB forks and rear monoshock, with the air suspension offering unmatched versatility. The 310mm rear tire isn't just for looks, it plants the bike firmly, though low-speed turns can feel a tad heavy. Benda's geometry balances this well, keeping lean smooth once you're rolling. Braking is handled by those twin front discs and ABS ensuring confident stops. The belt drive adds a final touch of refinement, smooth, quiet, and low maintenance, perfect for riders who want to ride, not wrench. Build quality seals the deal. Clean welds, tight panel gaps, and glossy paint catch the light beautifully. From the underbelly pan to solid foot pegs, Benda proves they're not cutting corners. Would you rock this sci-fi cruiser? Smash that like button if the LFC 700's features have you hyped, and subscribe for more bikes that break the mold. The LFC 700's design and tech are stunning, but its global impact is what's really shaking up the motorcycle world. Let's explore why. Why the Benda LFC 700 is turning heads globally. The LFC 700 isn't just another cruiser, it's a bold move from a Chinese brand rewriting what affordable performance means. Here's why it's causing a stir. Its road presence rivals bikes triple its price. Park it next to a Ducati Duval and the Benda's sculpted low-slung look might steal the spotlight. European outlets like Motomag call it the most interesting cruiser from Asia in years, and it's popping up in markets from Southeast Asia to France. Benda is shaking off old stereotypes about Chinese bikes. This isn't a cheap knockoff, it's a legit contender with a 94 HP inline-four, KYB suspension, and a fit and finish rivaling mid-tier Japanese brands. At $8,000 to $10,000 in some markets, though higher in Europe at about $12,500, it undercuts cruisers like the $13,500 Harley-Davidson Nightster while offering premium features. This value is a game changer for young riders, custom fans, or anyone wanting aspirational style without breaking the bank. Compared to the $7,700 Kawasaki Vulcan S, the LFC 700 adds an inline-four and air suspension for a similar price. Benda's not stopping here. They're hiring talent from Italy and Japan and planning a bigger cruiser and a high-performance naked bike. The LFC 700 is their calling card, proving China can build desirable, disruptive machines. The world's buzzing about the LFC 700, but what's it actually like to ride? Let's hit the road and find out. Riding the Benda LFC 700. Specs are one thing, but the LFC 700's ride is where it shines. Whether you're commuting, cruising, or carving, this bike delivers. In the city, the 695mm seat and belt drive make stop-and-go traffic smooth and fuss-free. New riders will feel confident flat-footing at lights, while the inline-four's tame low-end power avoids jerky starts. On the highway, the long wheelbase and air suspension soak up bumps, letting you cruise at 90 miles per hour with ease. The engine's smooth delivery and throaty exhaust note make long rides addictive. In twisty canyons, the 310mm rear tire grips like glue, and the adjustable KYB forks keep you planted. At 275 to 287 kg, low-speed turns feel hefty, but once you're moving, the balanced geometry shines. As MotoMag puts it, it's a cruiser with a superbike soul. Sportbike fans will love the high-revving rush, while cruiser purists get the laid-back vibe. It's not perfect. Benda's limited US dealer network could mean spotty service, but for the price, it's a steal. This ride is thrilling, but is the LFC 700 a game changer? Let's wrap it up. Is the Benda LFC 700 the future? The Benda LFC 700 is a bold disruptor. Its inline-four engine, 310mm rear tire, air suspension, and sci-fi design deliver premium thrills for $8,000 to $10,000. Thousands less than a Harley or Indian. It's not a Harley killer yet, but it's giving the Vulcan S and Nightster a run for their money. Is it the future of cruisers? Maybe not alone, but it's a massive step forward, proving Chinese brands can compete on style, power, and value. If Benda builds out its dealer network, this could be the start of something big. Would you pick the LFC 700 over a Vulcan S or Indian Scout? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're hyped for more game-changing bikes, hit that subscribe button, smash the bell, and join our ride.